Hey everybody, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Fortunately had a negative experience going to try and take down the level 3 Necromancer here with our... Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call them my A-team, but they're up there in their usefulness. Unfortunately, for the majority of them now, we're gonna have to commit most of the profits we garnered from that dungeon crawl into recovery and stress relief. Namely, I'm gonna go ahead and try to unlock the penance hall.
However desperate, is never without worth.
To a greater degree, I should clarify, but unfortunately Dismas is only able to go to the cloister, so we'll commit him to that. Ashwil, I believe, can go to the flagellation hall, yes, in fact, I think he might even be limited to that. Yeah, we'll only flagellate, so that works out just fine for us, because that's the most useful one for us right now. And then Feroy needs to go to the cloister as well. And then the last one, I guess, would be Tornabut, who can also go to the flagellation chamber. So we'll fill up the Abbey quite nicely with our crew of 4, who unfortunately suffered quite a bit from that last attempt. And that kind of reduces our chances, unfortunately, of trying to go tackle the Necromancer again here, as we only have 2 level 3 characters. Although... Oh, no, wait, no, we have 3. Chartreuse is available. And this lineup is really not that bad, actually. We have the Leper, Hellion, followed by the Vestal, and then I suppose I could throw anybody in that 3rd slot. The Jester would certainly not be a bad option. Or we could even go with another Crusader in the form of Croc, although obviously he's not great in the 3rd slot. How about a Plague Doctor? That could work out okay, but he's only level 1, so maybe not. You know what? Noyers might still work out. We could go Chartreuse, Malvolite, Noyers, and Savigny. That's not a bad plan. I think that works pretty well, actually. Let's just make sure they don't have any kind of horrible negative quirks that we should address, and it doesn't look like they do, as far as I can tell right now. Witness is fine. Savigny only has a couple of phobes. No big deal. And then, oh wow, Noyers is actually looking pretty clean. You know what? I'll do it. I think that'll work, but I should focus instead on the you know, support values of the Grave Robber, as opposed to her direct contributions and damage. And you know what? With that lineup as well, it's kind of difficult to justify putting her in there. We would probably want to use Lunge followed by Shadow Fade, but moving the Leper and the Hellion around doesn't really work that well. So maybe instead I go with somebody like the Occultist, who's got another heal available if we want it. Actually, you know what? I think I need to bring the Jester. I think the stress was a big enough issue last time to the point where having that group stress heal could be very, very useful. So let's take him to the Blacksmith, because I believe I can upgrade his defensive stat. I don't want to spend too much money here, because that's kind of a concern already. I think I can get this up to level 3 and get it to a +4. I can indeed, and that seems like it's worthwhile to me, in addition to the Battle Ballad level 3, probably a good one to upgrade. And then that ought to do it, I suppose. I believe Chartreuse actually needs a little bit of help. No, he's doing okay. He's got level 3 of pretty much everything that we could possibly ask for from him. So I say we go for it. I think this will work out okay. Obviously got to put the Leper in the front line to get him as close to the available actions he has as possible. And I'm going to keep him in the 3rd slot to start out with. Probably don't want to have Dirk Stab, although, then again, it may not be the worst option in the world. It is nice to have Dirk Stab combined with Solo if I wanted to try to take advantage of that, but maybe just not this time around. I think he'll be okay with this. We'll keep that as an option just in case the party gets shuffled, I believe, and then, unfortunately, not a lot of, you know, shuffling maneuvers available to the rest of our crew here, but I still think we'll do okay as a result of this. Yeah, this will work out. We've got a couple of AoE actions, including Breakthrough and Hew, and that ought to help us out quite a bit as far as taking him down. So, I say we try it again. This lineup ought to be able to do the job. And let's provision accordingly. I think I'm going to bring 3 shovels this time. I don't want to fall victim to that ploy again. I'll bring 1 bandage, a couple of medicinal herbs because I saw the value in that, as well as a couple of keys this time, and a holy water. I doubt I'll need an anti-venom, but I think I'm going to bring one just to be safe. It's only 150 gold. I can spare the inventory slot and just toss it if we don't need it. Alright, let's do it.
I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas.
We know.
Eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results.
That's so.
Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
Classic. Classic you. Swear we've heard that before. Oh, this is convenient. Okay, so we can completely ignore these 3 rooms and just proceed this way. This actually looks like a much shorter dungeon, although maybe I'm just, you know, being overly optimistic about it. Our Jester's stress, unfortunately, is a little bit high to start off with, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put him in the back for now and try to get that down as often as I possibly can early on, while our health is still pretty high up. But for now, let's get going. I didn't check on his skills either. He does have bleed stones along with the Hellion, so hopefully we can start stacking up some bleed on the Necromancer. He is not a skeleton, much like all the rest of the creatures in this area. Can I use holy water on the confession booth? I'm pretty sure I can. I'm going to try it. Yeah, relieves the hero. Oh, that's for stress relief. Damn it! I should have used the Jester. That was stupid. Oh well.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Man, I knew that, too. I had the smallest inkling. I was like, don't use this with him. He doesn't have any stress. I'm being silly. It's a bad start. 40% on our Jester, 50% on our Hellion. I believe she's going to be the one to attempt these things. And 30 on the Vestal. Okay, so we got a good scout there, actually. That worked out pretty damn well. Hopefully we can get this. Oh, come on now. I need these chances to start going my way.
Maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Absolutely, that's better than a trap. Oh my god, are we going to get completely scouted out here? Yes, we are. My goodness, this might even actually be worth it to go down here, although we'd have to fight 2 battles to get through it, so maybe not. Alright, give me a positive quirk. A soothing pale light. Oh my goodness, a damage buff. I can certainly take that. Now, I was hearing arguments for using the campfire earlier on in the dungeon, and I believe I can see the value in that. The question that I have is how long the buffs actually last. Now, I'm not really sure how long they last from the... Oh god, that's a pretty high stress level already. I'm not sure how long they last from stuff like the fountains and, you know, just buffs gained from the things you find within the dungeon. But I guess I should try it out, considering the fact that it could potentially make a huge difference moving forward. So maybe we go that route with things this time around. Assuming we are put into a position where we do need to utilize it early on, which I would not be surprised to find that we are in that position again. Dazzling Light, to start off with. Stun the Cultist Gladiator, I think is a good way to start our endeavors here. And we're definitely going to be doing some stress heals. Unfortunately, getting pretty high up there already with both the Hellion and the Jester, but these 2, I guess, are doing okay nonetheless. Hit the proper targets, please. Alright, we got a little bit of stress relief from that. This does bleed, so I suppose it's worth the target. That'll work! Good start. Okay. And we got a little bit of stress relief for both of them. That worked out a lot better than the dance, actually. Nice damage there as well. Okay, so if the Vestal gets her opportunity again, I think she should be able to kill. Oh, God. Come on. 63%. That was pretty good. No bleed, please. Need to avoid this early stuff, man. This has been what's getting me into, obviously, pretty bad territory, is not being able to deal with this early damage. Oh, I wish that would have switched.
A faint hope blossoms.
Probably would have been much better for me, but that'll work too. Her base damage is actually pretty damn good.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Do I want to bandage this up? I don't think I do. I think I'll just focus on healing her from now on. Still think we're looking okay here. We're even getting really close to the fistful of goat slam jam. What the hell that means? Surprise the enemy. Alright, this is fantastic. I think I do a breakthrough early on here. Maybe not, actually. I say, no, we don't need to do the stun. Let's go for the bleed on the back line. Take him down! Nice. Alright, unfortunately that won't kill, so I'm going to have to do 1 more point of damage from something. Hugh is okay, but I like the chop better to try to kill the conscript. Nice.
Obliterated.
This is working well. Okay, Divine Grace on the Hellion. Get her back up into peak form, and still doing some, stress relief. Unfortunately, still need to make that the focus, so these guys will get opportunities to strike. Which means the Enchantress is probably going to go first and completely negate all the effort that I put into stress relief on her, so that was kind of stupid, but oh well. Keep trying to counteract it. At least the Jester may get into a little bit better shape. Keep these heals going. Might have been a good opportunity to stun the Gladiator. Actually, killing the Gladiator here probably would have been a better bet, but oh well. He will die from the bleed next turn, so we can focus a chop on the second Gladiator. Nice dodge. The Enchantress, unfortunately, cannot be reached, but this does do pretty well. In fact, a breakthrough, well, you know what? I say we do if it bleeds, because that is a pretty high chance to kill, actually. That's minimum damage. Got the bleed. Alright, unfortunately that didn't work out optimally. But maybe we go for the kill here with the judgment. Ah, son of a bitch. She's gotta start hitting that stuff, man. She's gotta start coming through for me here. Alright, that's not a huge deal. We can still do our cute little...
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Crit strike.
A devastating blow.
Whatever that works, I guess. She still doesn't get her opportunity. We'll stress heal real fast, and then she should get herself killed. Or we'll do it for her. Why not?
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
I will feast on your heart. God damn.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
She is brutal. Okay. We're approaching the final room here already, actually, before the Necromancer fight, so we may get in here pretty damn fast. Did I just pass something completely?
Haunting the hearts of men.
God damn it, I totally did. That was a silly little mistake I made. Okay. Try this. Get the book stack. Why can't I touch this thing? There we go. Alright. Wasn't worth it anyway. Oh well. Worth a shot, I think. Now, give us an easy fight. Not bad. I'll take it. Take down the Bow Noble first. Though he does get a tempting goblet off, luckily on the target that I'm not as worried about. Still doing stress relief. I still think that's our optimal play here. Helping these guys out as much as possible. Definitely want to go for one that has a chance to kill. Ah, damn. His accuracy is kind of worrying me, actually. You might want to address that before we have too little too late. Party heals are good. You know what? Yeah, I gotta target the Noble. Nice hit! That'll work. These guys are not gonna deal too much damage. They do hit pretty hard when they get their maximum values. Jesus Christ, he's down 19 hit points already. Alright, let's go with the Hue, perhaps. Oh my god, see, now that's starting to come back to bite me, I guess. Every other statistic is, you know, in pretty good condition for him, but I am worried about the lack of accuracy. That's probably something we'll have to figure out.
Destroy.
Although our Hellion is in exceptional condition, so maybe she'll balance it out anyway. Maybe the leper just sucks balls. Maybe that's the condition I haven't considered. Oh boy, well, getting into good shape health-wise again, so at least there's that. Oh my lord! Yeah, you're not helping much at all, are you, bud? Maybe I should equip his self-stress heal. No, that doesn't do any good at all. I don't know why I thought he was the one in concern there.
This expedition at least promises success.
I'm sorry for making that sound. I hope to never repeat it. Well, ooh, my god, we got a scout for it as well. Okay. Suppose now is as good a time as any to do this. We're gonna eat all of our food here.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
So, we have a stress reduction for all companions at the cost of 3, which is not insanely necessary. We can mock one companion. Well, you know what we could do is mock the leper for 2, and then reduce stress by 15 for everyone for 3. That costs 5. I'm definitely going to do Sanctuary this time. I think I've learned my lesson about that from the previous attempt. Maybe I don't focus on stress, though. Maybe I go for my self-buffs here. Ooh. Actually, Reject the Gods combined with Every Rose Has Its Thorn. That seems pretty good. Maybe I do that. Let's see. Quarantine. Oh, I like this too, actually. Yeah, Quarantine's probably my best bet. Let's go with Quarantine. Then I could even do Reflection. No, that's unnecessary. That's a buff I don't really need to worry much about. Battle Trance would be good here as well. Bless is a very good option. So how about this? We can go with... You know what? Stress Resist could be pretty helpful here too. We got 7 available time. So let's maybe go with Reflection. No, you know what? That's not the most useful one. I think we bless someone, and I think that it has to be the leper. His accuracy is pretty damn low, so let's try to get that up. My friend, the light shines upon you. Don't need to pray. Pep Talk is pretty good. I might consider it. Don't need to do any of these. They're all stress relief options. I probably should have checked out the campfire before we did this. The campfire upgrades, rather. I don't know. I mean, giving him more accuracy certainly doesn't seem like a terrible option. But I think this stress resist is probably better. So let's give this to somebody who has a lot of stress already in the form of the Hellion. Keeping her out of harm's way as far as stress is concerned. Maybe the most helpful thing we can do. And then Quarantine still seems like a decent shot of getting these guys down into much more manageable territory. So it's either Quarantine or Battle Trance. And Battle Trance, of course, does not help us out nearly as much as it does in many other circumstances. So I say we go with Quarantine. To get us really low in the stress meters, because the Necromancer does take a lot of advantage of stress attacks. So let's do this. That's only 10 health, and that reduces their stress by 20, which is very significant. Alright, I like that option. I'm coping well despite the madness all around. So it was still a late campfire, but this time we are certainly in much, much better condition.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Unfortunately, it means we didn't get a lot of benefits out of this, but the reward simply for killing the Necromancer is probably enough value in and of itself to, you know, make the whole trip worth it. Suppose we're going to pop a torch right before we get in there, too, because why not have completely radiant light for that fight? Sack is empty. Alright, well, no matter. No fight right before the door. Pop the torch.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Let's go kill the Necromancer. I'm ready.
Towering, fierce, terrible.
133 health. I cut off Wayne June again because I'm a bastard. 90% stun resist, so the dazzling light is probably not great, although, well, damage-wise, you know what? We should probably heal the leper, considering he did take a big sacrifice to get us in better shape here. Might not be a terrible start. We do get to move first again here. I say Battle Ballad. We probably should have switched these two before the fight began, actually. I didn't even consider that, although it might be good to have him in the stress relief position for the entire fight. It reflects our hatred back at us! My goodness! He does have that accuracy bonus now, so his hit chance is skyrocketed, which is fantastic. You know, we could heal. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Although, maybe we make him the, maybe we make his priorities the skeletons. I think I'm okay with that. Good start. Alright, unfortunately, if it bleeds, does not hit from this position, so we're just going to be going with a Wicked Hack, which has a decent critical strike chance, so I suppose I'm okay with that too. Good damage to begin with. Not bad at all. Okay, down to 106. I am down with that. We still got to heal up our front line here. These guys are getting damaged. He's got a couple of moves that hit. Oh, goodness. Alright, well, here comes the first stress attack. It's manageable, not too much. I think we can do a little bit of stress heal, although the Battle Ballad is still a pretty damn good option. Stacking that up twice. Boosts up our speed, too, so maybe we want to try to take more advantage of that, and that crit strike percentage chance is nothing to scoff at. I'm gonna go with a Hue here, actually. Oh, I was counting on that! I was counting on it, and it came through for me. That 20% crit, I love it. Alright, now we go for that individual target. Hell yes, 14 damage. Looking really, really strong here. Let's keep healing up. No reason not to continue to play it safe, especially when he's going for these stress attacks. That is concerning. In fact, yeah, it might be time to start thinking about stress heals. Let's see. If it bleeds is a good option. He's still got that very low bleed resist. Give it to me, baby. Very nice. You know what? I'm gonna go for it. Try to keep us below 50% stress. That's always good. Unfortunately, I only hit the Jester that time. Okay, he's still going for these. And he dodged it. Alright, well. We're noticing a pattern here. Oh my goodness. Alright, I might need to go for an individual target. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Never want to let him get all three of his skeletons. I've never actually done that, so I'm kind of terrified of what's going to happen. Maybe we go for a stun on one of these guys. That doesn't seem like a terrible idea. Give it to me. Yes! Excellent. Do we try to attack with the Jester here? We could switch them back, but honestly, I think I still need to keep my stress heal available, so let's just keep this going. Keep these guys in good shape. Breakthrough is okay. Actually could kill the Bone Veteran. But I think I still go for If It Bleeds to try to stack this up. That is still amazing damage, and stacking bleed is obviously a great idea, regardless of the situation. Stunning the bone veterans. Working pretty damn well. Alright, he's gonna get to the back line now, which is scary. I'm not sure I want to let this happen here. Oh man, he keeps going for those stress attacks. I am worried about that. Let's go for at least a kill on the bone veteran. Nice. It's working. It's working. Keep stress healing. Although maybe I go for the all-in on the damage now on the Necromancer. It might be time for that move. Stacking that bleed. It's working well. Yeah, I think honestly I let the Jester go for some damage here now. Because she can still use if it bleeds from the third position, but this might be enough actually. It is! Oh snap, he's dead. Oh, that's a bad crit. Oh no. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. We're just gonna have to deal with some stress relief here. I don't even need to damage him anymore, so I say I just go for the damage on these guys, although Judgment might be better to get some self-heals going for her. Ah, damn, I don't think she's hit a Judgment through this entire dungeon.
With no living sinew to actuate them, will these walking bones finally fail?
Good crit! Okay. Now, do I cheese this for stress heal? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the game would be keen to that strategy. So let's just go for the kills. Thank you for finally landing that. Get a little bit of self-heal for yourself. And we are done, baby. It's over. Rain in the forest. The pitter-patter of drops.
Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Very good. We've done it. We have slain the Necromancer. And the contents are yours. Well, alright then. Not that great, I'll be honest. I guess we might as well take this considering we can eat this food and be the hell out of here. Yeah, I'm not doubling back. We're done. I'm done. Let's go. 10,000 gold simply for the trouble of getting through this dungeon. Certainly not the most profitable expedition we've had in recent history, but I'll take it. See if we can get some positive quirks out of this. No level ups from it. Oh my god, Lockjaw. Wow, well, obviously we're gonna have to take care of that. I forgot to commit people to the sanitarium, too. That was kind of a mistake, but oh well. I'm gonna do this with the Jester before we take off here, just to make sure I don't forget.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Goodness. Well, that worked out okay. Time to go to the sanitarium real fast, just to make sure I don't forget about this. Get rid of Lockjaw. Oh wait, who the hell? Where'd our Jester go? He's the one with Lockjaw, right? Who had Lockjaw? Was it somebody else? Wait, what? Who has Lockjaw? Must be the Hellion? No. Somebody got Lockjaw, I swear! Who the hell got Lockjaw? Where'd it go? I mean, I'm okay with it just disappearing, but... what on earth? I swear it was the Jester. It just disappeared, didn't it? Okay. I don't see it anywhere. I'm very confused. I'm very, very confused. Oh well. I mean, I guess we might as well take care of one of these things right now. It's not even worth it. Well, regardless, I guess thanks for watching this episode of Darkest Dungeon. Leave a like if you're just as confused as I am, and I'll see you next time.